Welcome back to Rolling Commentary. This is episode 10. Rolling with my friend Brock, who's an up-and-coming white belt. Doing great. Hey, shout out to Black Market Kimonos. And hey, use promo DJ5 if you guys want to check out some of their gear. I love their gis, and now you can get a little discount thanks to our partnership with them. So shout out and appreciate that. All right, let's get started. Brock's going to hit out with a nice double leg. I want to slow this down for you guys. Watch him. He's going to get my hands, shuck him up. He's going to change levels. Look, great change of levels. Scoop up the legs. Use the head to push to the side. And he's going to work to pass the guard immediately. Nice job. I see that. So immediately, hey, if you get taken down, no problem. Establish a guard quickly, right? So I get my shin in, and then now I'm looking for that little butterfly hook. See my foot right there on his thigh. So a nice little butterfly hook. Now I can get some distance. And just being patient here, right? Anytime you're on bottom, like you want to establish a guard. And once you establish a guard, you can kind of relax, right? Like let's not work too hard. But I kind of got caught here. Brock did a good job transition. Look here. Now, we've been working some Kessa stuff, and so this is kind of nice. Look, see how he put his hand on the inside of his thigh? Great job. Trying to give him some problems here. Push the face a little bit. There's a nice little escape you can do here. But we just worked this in class, and what I'm proud of him for is he's applying what we learned in class. So now I'm walking away. He's not letting my right elbow to the mat, which is a great way to get out. He's not letting me bridge up and over. So having to go to plan B or plan C really, because he's doing a good job riding that position. So now I'm going to get belly down here. And once I get belly down, I can connect to him and just push him right over. And you see him shaking his head like, are you kidding me? Come on, man. So, but hey, he did a good job, and he's developing a nice little Kessa, which is tough to deal with. So I love that. And it's great to work out of that position. It's especially great to work out of it when people have been learning how. Now, here we go. I'm going to try to connect to him, but look what he does. He's going to roll over into another Kessa again. So I love that. Rolled right over. Nice transition by Brock. I think he just instinctively did that. And now, look here. I'm right back in Kessa. So, again, I can tell. See how he's got his hips down. If I turn in, he tries to go hips up. He's doing the right thing. But this time, I'm going to turn belly down and just scoop my head out. And now I've got like kind of a rear side control here. And so just trying to slow him down here. Going to hop up to knee on belly. He's pushing off. So it's like, all right, let's just calm down. I'm going to get control of the pant leg and the arm leg. I like that same side control because you can just pull your opponent up and you can really maintain what direction they want to turn if you have a leg, pant leg and an arm. That's really nice. Sliding into mount here, and this just kind of worked out into a mounted triangle position. And so right here, I kind of maintaining a little, trying to be patient here, trying not to force anything. Almost like got a little reverse triangle there, but he kind of does a good job stiff arming. So he scoops out of that. No problem. We'll go to the arm bar. Ideally, I don't like crossing my feet right here, but sometimes I do naturally. Probably not a great habit, but again, grab the gi here to get nice little connection. And hey, good job, Brock. He gets out of there. I gave a little too much space there, really kind of, but hey, he did a good job escaping, and that was well done. So I was going for a submission. He's out, and now I'm back in a guard. And so I've been hitting people with a little balloon sweep. So if you see my feet on his hips, sometimes if they stand up, we're going to go back over my head, and I'm just going to roll in them out, which is a really nice technique. But I did that to him the other day, and so he knows that. He's like, not happening. So we're going to slip in a little triangle here, switch to the arm bar. Again, I like this submission. I like that. However, I don't like to cross the feet right there, but I do like that transition straight into the arm bar. And so that was nice. If you don't get the triangle and someone stacks you, just transition to the arm bar, and there's a good chance you're going to catch it. So nice little breather here. And in all fairness, Brock's looking tired, but here's the deal. We just did a 10-minute round at the end of our class. This was after that. So look, this was well done by him. He's huffing a little bit, but he's pushing through, and that's well done because we just did a 10-minute round. And those are different if you haven't done those. A lot of times we get caught up doing 3s and 5s, and looks like we're off camera, but we're coming in right back. So again, see how he's bent over right here? I was trying a nice little technique. I kind of get it there, but it was just, I missed the timing a little bit to hit the Kazushi just right. But he's laughing because he's like, I do not want to be in Kessa, which is what I was working towards. I'm going to pull him back in here to camera, which kind of going for a knee on belly. He's kind of using it. See how he's kind of framing up, but also you got to be careful with extending those arms like that because you'll get caught in arm bars, right? But when someone does that, I go to technical mount just like that. They can't change that. And so even though you can stiff arm you from coming one way, you just change the angle, go the other way, no problem. So going to control that top leg. See, I'm pushing that leg down. I like that. There's a lot of control there. Now, I went too far. I crossed. Now watch this. Look at this. This is funny. Look at that. There's that I've just rolled for 15 straight minutes. Look. Dude, you got, come on, 15 seconds, Brock. Now watch this. He loves this double ankle sweep, which I was really impressed that he hit this. So watch, he's going to get his guard. I'm going to concede, like, all right, let's see what we can do. And watch. Has the grip, but transitions straight to, now that's a beautiful way to do it. I like this. Watch, got the grip up high, immediately goes to the ankles and hits that. Look, this is a great example of when you start to learn moves at white belt, and if you stick with it, and I catch him with a little heel hook, he thought that was funny. Nice little, there is a counter when someone hits you with that sweep, which I hit, and that was fun, successful. But look, that's really fun. At white belt, it's so fun to hit techniques that I guarantee you he'll become an expert in that move, and he'll be a purple and brown belt killing people with that move. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, train on. Shout out to Black Market Kimonos. Guys, check them out. DJ5 is the promo code. Use it. Peace.